And ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right back into The Lost Vikings. I'm your Let's Player for today, Capital G, and that was intense. That, of course, being everything happening in episode 1. Yeah, what a ride. We went from a spaceship to prehistoric times. I think I'm going to be sick. Honestly, can't blame him. Yeah. So those creatures are actually very similar to what we find, back at home. And they're also very aggressive and a little bit tougher than the aliens that we see on the spaceship. As you can see, it takes 2 hits now to take them down rather than just the singular one. Oop, boom. So yeah, how is everyone's day going today? Not too much happening on my end of things, fortunately. Like I said, getting like I was mentioning in the last episode, just getting back into the Let's Play thing at least for a game or two, just to mix things up for the channel. And obviously, I am pushing to try and get some higher numbers. So I don't know how much this will help as a game being another one of those retro games from the 90s. But they're also way easier to record than a lot of modern games. So what's this? Can we get to this? Yep. No, okay. At least not that way. Well, that's how we do it. Just a little hidden item here that we're going to try and get to. If this wants to work for us. Nope. Never mind. But that shield, by the way, if you ever collect it, it lets you provide one of your Vikings with an extra hit point. There's lots of ways to heal our Vikings, but not a lot of ways to, shall we say, improve their defensive capabilities. Let's get this door open. Red key for the red keyhole. Because 1990s game design. Yeah, just select a key and open this one up. Boom. Let us bring in our archer to lower these switches down, and just like that, finish this first stage. And as you can see, they've kind of scaled back on the hints unless there's something new that they're introducing. It's nice to be outside again. Those red lizards were kind of cute. Yeah, when they were trying to eat us. Yeah, those red lizards are hungry. Password, float. Alright, where are we floating to? So if you have a look on the right, lots of dangerous things to float over. So it doesn't look like Eric needs to be up here. Let's get him back down. Let's get Olaf to do his thing. Big piece of steak there, but I don't think we really need it. So let's just float on down. Just gotta be careful on the way down and make sure that we don't, we don't burn. Uh-oh. Hungry red lizard. 1, 2. That makes a bit more sense. Oh, Oh, a little bit of stutter there. Sorry about that. Alright, so that blue spinning thing is in fact a caveman. And he cannot be damaged while he's spinning. So we have to wait for him to, you know, stop spinning so we can actually whack him one. And of course, being the second stage of the game, they take 2 hits. That makes a bit more sense. Now we need a red key. Let's see if we can find the red key. Is it up here? Probably. Oh. Yeah, Olaf with his wooden shield can block fireballs. Just saying. When I said before that his shield can literally block anything, I meant it. More hungry dinosaurs. So let us take it down. Figured an important detail is the fact that all the attacks, be it Eric's headbutt, the sword, or the bow, all deal the same amount of damage, like 1 point of damage. Sorry, just juggling, a little too much juggling there, my apologies. Come on. Boom. That takes care of that. What else was here? I forgot to look. Ouch. That was me being kind of greedy. So we can go up or we can go down. Down is... well, there's that extra shield I was talking about. Boom. Bonus hit point. Not that Olaf's the one that needs it. It's probably more Balog that needs it. That being said, as long as Balog is behind the shield, at least for the time being, we are golden. And once again, a short, easy stage for us today. Who were those weird-looking guys? I don't know, but did you check out their hairdos? And people say we need haircuts. Actually, who needs the haircuts more? The Vikings or the caveman? Feels like a fair question. Fair and valid. Try to take them down. So I tried to hit him with the sword, but the sword's range is so short. It's slightly faster attack, but it's so short range that it's hard to rely on it. So yeah, just kind of climbing up through the treetops here, up and down and around. Boom. Make sure we're not missing anything back here, which we're not. I feel like there could have been something down there, but it doesn't feel that important to check. So we're just going to have these two progress on this side, and then we'll look at what's above afterwards. So for the most part, I am blind with this playthrough just because it's been so long since I've played this game. Actually, that's something I didn't know, is that you can hold down the button and just keep your arrow ready to go until you're ready to loose it. Oh. Ouch. Whoa. That was painful. And there was nothing up there, really. So let's go and get this apple. And let's eat said apple. And yes, of course, because 90s, they burp when they eat something. They have to. It's obligatory in the 90s. Boom. Raise the shield. Get that little bit of extra height and jump through. See if we can find that blue key somewhere. And there it is. Alright, so let us lower the bridge and eat the food. And get ready to fight this next caveman. Just gonna wait for my moment here, and boom. And I think you can actually deflect these guys when they're rolling towards you with Balog's sword, but don't hold me to it. Still another stage done. Making good progress. When we get home, we need to get one of those. Giant snails? Tree houses? No, those cool waterfalls that hover in midair. A little bit of a fourth wall break there. Password. I believe that's an abbreviation for prehistoric. Whoops. Don't want to mess with the dino. When the enemies only take one hit, not such a problem. When they take 2 hits, huge problem. So let's get him down here to defend. Oh, boom. Why am I having such a hard time here? I'm just gonna keep that arrow ready and let loose when it's time. Boom. That's better. I was gonna say, let's give Balog that extra hit point. And no matter where we go, I should be able to shoot him down, so boom. They give us a lot of extra health items here. So there's our exit. We can actually kind of see where it is, so we have a rough idea of where we're going. So now it's just a matter of how do we get there. And it looks like we're going up to do that. Whoop. I don't know about you, but you see those rocks? That looks kind of sus. That certainly solved the problem. All of a sudden we have a bridge. Alright. Smooth sailing so far. Again, I haven't played this game in 20 years. So I will take it. Oops. I mean, it probably needs to eat that fruit anyways. Like, we don't carry items over from stage to stage. We don't carry health bonuses from stage to stage. So, not such a big deal. Oh, secret steak. I like that. Let's wait for the others here before we take that on. Alright, so we are ready to fight off this particular caveman. Oh, sneaky. Like, popped up and only had like a split second tops. Alright. Alright. Good teamwork here. One person to hold the shield, one to carry the bow. And that is how we do it. Are you guys holding up okay? I'm having a terrible time. Not me, I haven't ever gotten to clobber so many cool monsters. Baylog loves the violence. Password, cavern. Pretty good description of the environment we are in. Places we can go here, but we need Eric. Let's start by taking down that wall. And we'll also grab some fruit. Hey, there's a shield. Let's see if I can get to that. Nice. Let's go ahead and use that. So that's tricky because we got the fireball and we also have the caveman. We don't want to get, so shall we say, double-sided by these guys? Boom. Ouch. That's not good. Hopefully we have some time to get Baylog in here so we can take out the caveman. So far so good. And then, of course, Eric's got the extra fruit so we can heal up a little bit. So let us give that fruit over to Olaf. Chomp. Baylog, lead the way. What else have we got going on? Alright, we have another caveman, but before we deal with him, let's get Eric out of the line of fire. And then let's get Olaf out of the line of fire. Now I think we are ready. I'll just wait for him to stand up again. Boom. Oh, another one. Just because of the hill, it's actually probably easier with the sword than it would be with the bow. There we go. And for Eric to do swift things. What do we got going on down here? If anything, not too much. Yeah, Olaf getting beat up at this stage. Hopefully you can find some more fruit. Looks like there's actually the steak right behind us. So once we get the snail dealt with, all right, progress. So let's get that meat so we can back up our Olaf, shall we? Yeah, that's one. Wait for him to straighten up again here. And two. And yes, please. Got another snail here, and those are some of the bubbles from the, if you remember the cutscene from the end of the last episode, we can actually use those to go up. So let's just wait for the next bubble, and let's see how high it'll take us. Boom. Yeah, it's not like a time limit or a weight limit, it's really just how far can we go with it? Okay, looks like we need Eric. I'm actually kind of nervous. I mean, I don't know like how much. I don't remember how much give we have on this. Shall we say? So, whoops. Let's try that again. Let's try that a third time. There we go. And just in case, we're gonna have Eric take the key. Nice clean switch. Get Olaf out of danger. And let's see where we need that blue key. Nice. I almost pressed the wrong button there. I definitely pressed the wrong button there. Where is the blue keyhole? It's down here. Yes, it is. Uh-oh. Yeah. Honorable seppuku. Or we can just press start and say give up. Because we need to get all three to the end. There was no way to continue. So we have ourselves a nice little Viking funeral thing going on. And thankfully, Thor comes through and brings us back to the start. Sorry about that. It's going so well, and then a single platforming fail is all it can take. But at least we know how to progress through most of the level, and the levels do get longer as the game goes, as we were already seeing here. This one has not been a particularly short affair. I was going to say, just because of what we were witnessing last time, let us grab that shield. And let's use it. This way we don't get... Ouch. Alright, all set up there. Oh, that's right, even with the shield, we're already down to 2 HP out of the 4. So once again, Olaf getting beat up. Unfortunately, we still have some fruit, so let us hand that over. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. No, I don't want to do that. That I did want to do. Boom. So let's get it reset properly here. Even though the game's not that complicated per se, we are playing with a lot of buttons. And wrong button syndrome is a thing. That's what I used to call it when I was playing all my Genesis games as a kid. Wrong button syndrome. When you know exactly what you wanted to do, but you press the wrong freaking button. Oh, really? Didn't leave me that window I usually look for. Although that should not repeat this time. It did repeat. Boom. Alright, so like I said, we already know what to do for most of this. Again, it's just making sure we don't fail on the platforming. Just a little zigzag here, of course. We don't need the stake this time because we are in good shape, so let's just shoot everything down and continue. So let us not repeat the platforming mistakes of the past, shall we? Start by grabbing that first key. There's no completion bonuses for grabbing like every single item on the screen or what have you. I'm not in any... I have no incentive to go get that steak right now because everybody is full health this time. Take advantage of that fact. Alright, got the key, and down we go for the second one. There we go, nice and comfy in the bubble. And let's see what else we've got on the goings. Aha. Uh-oh. That was stupid of me. That was very stupid of me. I got greedy, and then I hesitated, then got greedy again, and squish. That did not need to happen. Like, not even close. Of course, get in position for that. And zoom in. And same game plan as last time. We're just going to swing this over. Use the item and try to get down here. Boom. Perfect. That actually went exactly according to plan for a change. Shoot our caveman down, of course. So while I'm redoing this section for the third time, of course, how's everyone's day going? Hope we're enjoying what we got so far. Unfortunately, like whenever I fail, I can't quite cut it out because I don't have the editing software at the moment to do that. Although, what's it called? I'm actually kind of proud of the delay I've got going on here. Come on. Really? Waiting for the very last possible second where I couldn't get him. Boom. Next blue-haired dude. Here he comes. Boom. Send him back to the prehistoric age. Oh, wait. Never mind. Of course, we know it's safe to come down this way, so... let's get everyone into position and fight off these enemies. On one hand, I would fight them off with Eric, but it just takes a very long time to do because it's gotta perfectly time the headbutt and then the 3 or 4 seconds it takes to kind of reload. Just wait for that next bubble to show up. There we are. So fortunately, like, the bubbles don't crush us on the, like crush us if we hit the ceiling, but they will pop when we fall, so we don't want that to happen. And keep in mind that all because the camera is not on our character doesn't mean nothing can happen to them. It is possible, for example, that you accidentally engage in combat, and then switch characters, and all of a sudden your say Balog is continuously getting hit even though you're on Eric and on a completely different part of the stage. So, something to be wary of. Alright, switch over to our key. Alright, and this time no platform fails. No platforming fails. We don't like platforming fails. We are done with those. There we go. Now we got that right. Let's take this guy down here. Poof! Gone. And the path is clear. So that just leaves Balog to get onto the next bubble. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. Alright, and now we get to chill and relax and finish off this stage. I was originally thinking of finishing off the entire dino world here before we call it an episode. but I think I will do so after the dialogue here. Just because it took me so many tries to finish this particular stage. Yeah, thanks to Olaf's ability to float, I wasn't so afraid about landing on the bubble. Whereas because the others don't float, you have to be very careful. I'm surprised that bubble held you up, Olaf. Watch it, I'm very sensitive about my weight. How did I manage to get stuck with these two? And on that, we're going to call it an episode. BBLS, Beebles, I don't know. Whatever it means I will see you again next time. Bye for now.